Yeah. Everybody that can hear me, first of all, welcome to the channel, but what I really want to say is, have a good day. No matter what you went through yesterday, no matter what's going on in your personal life, or your business life, or your work life, take a moment out right now and just tell yourself, man, like I'm going to tell you, today gonna be a good day. Today you're gonna accomplish something. Today you're gonna finish something. Today you're gonna start something. But you're gonna have a good day. People don't like to motivate and inspire, but I'm trying to let you know, whatever you got going, don't give up. You get stuck. It's about to happen for you. I really believe it. It's about to happen for you. You're working for it. You're gonna get it. Me, I'm tired this morning, y'all. What's up, Clint? Been a minute, man. I really ain't had nothing to talk about this morning. It was just one of them days where I was tired. I've been driving all night. I got about an hour and a half to go. I just got off the phone with my mama. I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna catch this off the dribble. Get their beard off. Had to get my great chin baby face on. Anyway, man, since it ain't too much to talk about, I guess we're gonna do a part 3 on this Young Thug thing, man, and talk about these last few phone calls that came up. I'm trying to remember who all these. Oh, this clown ass nigga. You see how he crank up as soon as man, this clown ass nigga was talking bad about 133,000. Say, man, what type of AT alien is you that you talking about? Mr. Benjamin himself. Yeah, man. One thing about it, man, is we all got to take time out in our life and get centered again, man. We got to re-educate ourselves on our purpose. We got to study up on our mission, man, and get back on track. One thing, like I can't shake it, is Skylar, man, committing suicide. I think it was because of postpartum depression. That's the only thing I can think of. But what keep hitting me in my head is I know she listens to my show. And I'm like, man, one of these days while I was driving up and down the highway, and I told myself it was okay because I ain't feel like it, I should have been doing the show. Reminding y'all and everybody else, man, how important you are to the world. Everybody that can hear me, man, it's only one you. Just one. And if you leave us, ain't no replacement. You know what I'm saying? You're not a machine. It ain't no call and get another part if something go wrong. And I know I can't save everybody, but I can remind us, man, we got to do maintenance on ourselves. We got to keep our minds and our bodies in good working condition. Because that pressure build up and you can fight it 1,000 times. That one time you just don't feel like fighting it might be the last time. I don't know what all my homegirls were going through, man. That was my baby. I would have never seen it coming. Because, like I say, she was such a happy-go-lucky type person. Like, for real, for real. Always happy, always bouncing and smiling, man, full of energy. And I never seen her on nothing negative. And I feel like if depression can get her, it can get anybody. It's scary, man, because I know I deal with depression. And I know I fight it, and I fight it, and I fight it. And most of the time these days, I beat it. But every once in a while, they should have get me and I don't realize it, and I get stuck. I stop making videos. I stop going out. I stop calling people. And in my head, it makes sense because I'm in my head telling myself all these diabolical reasons why. Why I'm not out here fucking with this person, or why I'm not out here doing this, or, you know what I'm saying? And I have to catch myself and say, nope, that ain't me. Even if it is, that ain't the me I want to be. I don't want to be stuck in the house and not calling or associating with my friends and my people. I don't want to be riding up down the highway feeling like I'm too tired or I got too much on my mind to hop on her and chop it up with y'all. And I don't want y'all to be stuck in no rut like that nigga. So today, we're gonna have a good day. Now, let's get back to this thug dude. This thugger dude. This man say, I don't know how his mind works. I know he's a narcissist. This man say that if Andre 3000 dropped the record right now today, a song wouldn't go top 50 on the Billboard. I said, fool, this man is so anticipated. He dropped a Philup album and people went and bought it. Just because they know it's him doing something. Sometimes when you that great, you get bored and you want to see, do people really fuck with me? I'm going to drop a Philup album and see if they fuck with me. You take a nigga like Lil Wayne and I'm going to drop a rock and roll album and see if they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Andre 3000 drop a song. He don't need no build up. He don't need no promotion. If dude drop a real live over a beat rap song today, doing his Andre 3000 on that bit is going #1. It's gonna shoot up the charts real fast. It ain't gonna take all day. It's gonna break the internet. It's gonna make noise. It's gonna make news. It's gonna wake people about their sleep. Like people really gonna get their phone call like, hey bro, Andre talking about for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week. I'm 3000 heard that and go hop in the booth just to prove him wrong. Like, man, he always my he ain't got no motivation. That go your motivation right there. Prove this sucker wrong. Help get Atlanta back where it's supposed to be at. Because I'm gonna just be real. If you wanted to criticize Andre 3000, what you should have said was he one of the pioneers that fell back and let Atlanta rap turn to the shit is in now. Andre 3000, one of the niggas who started dressing weird and made it where years later down the line, Young Thug could put a dress on as a rapper. That's what you should have been saying. You feel me? When he got on Drake ass. Now this is the difference. Everybody else he was talking about, he was hating on them niggas. That nigga was real life hating on all them niggas he was talking about. J. Cole, Kendrick. When he got to Drake, he wasn't even hating, he was on some real shit. I hate to make it sound like Drake a fucked up individual, but he is. He don't get it, like he not like us. I keep saying it, like the song keeps saying it. It's like, nigga, you don't get it. And Young Thug kept reiterating it. Man, Metro mama dead. And all you care about is, you doing good, brother? How about you throw me a song? Like, hold on, time out, flag on the plate. Man, don't come over here to check on me just to get something out of me. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Thug said, what you should have did was you should have hopped on that plane, flew to wherever he was, and saw about that man. Spend some time with that man, help him get back to feeling normal again. Dedicate a couple weeks or a month out your life, man, to check on this man. If you feel like you're the type of person where he need to be still thinking about you and your well-being, the death of his mama, then you need to be that type of friend. You need to be a type of friend that stand out from the rest and say, you know what? This the nigga who came to see about me. This the nigga who was coming to get me out the house, man, when I was shut up and I didn't want to hear nothing, I didn't want to do nothing. This the nigga who told me, hey, bro, do this music for your mama. See, because I'm going to tell y'all something you might not know. Metro been doing music since he was a child, a young teenager. Metro mama used to drive him to Atlanta to do his music, to make his beats, to try to shop his beats, and all this and that. She's a big part of his success. There's a lot of dudes who is successful and all they mama did was make them some food when they came home and they pay the bills at the house. That was Metro Mama. Metro Mama treated his music career like these football moms treat their sons' football careers. She showed up at every game. She made sure he had new shoes. She drove him out of town when he needed to go play the game out of town. She was right there holding the signs up. Only thing is, he wasn't on the football field, he was in the studio. He was messing with these rappers. So, I'm pretty sure the loss of his mama is very hard. Especially when it's time to do music, because she not only connected to you through life and blood and spirituality and everything, she connected to you through your music, through the shit you do every day to pay your bills. So yeah, he do need somebody there to tell him, hey bro, do it for your mama, bro. Don't fall into a rut and get comfortable not working and just sit here and soak, man, because that's not you. better than that. Give your mama something to smile on when she look down her from heaven, man. Don't have her looking down her from heaven checking on you and you sitting over there in the corner in the couch watching TV, getting fat, you ain't shaving, you ain't taking no bath, you ain't doing your work. But Drake not that type of dude, man. Type of dude where he feel like, nigga, I'm Drake. Do it for Drake. Do it because I asked you to. And the thing about it was, the man told him, no. He went and told his manager, hey, holler at Young Thug manager and tell Thug to tell him to do the music for me. Thug was like, no. Let that man breathe a little bit. And if you're gonna rush his breathing process, then you need to be standing there holding his hand while you rushing him. Don't rush him over the phone. Go sit in his face. Go check on him, make sure he's alright. Let that man put some clothes on and get out the house. Let him know that he still got people here to care about him. And if y'all know somebody's going through something, do the same thing. It's hard to even when you the one that people used to bouncing back, helping everybody else. Sometimes you need that help. And I always tell y'all, man, help somebody. That's the biggest thing in the world going to me, is help. Everybody needs it. And you don't have to broadcast the help you do for people. The two most important people I already know. It's God and the person you help. At least one of them gonna appreciate it. Because everybody you help, man, this is what you gotta be ready for. Everybody you help not gonna appreciate it. They're not gonna acknowledge it. They're not gonna give you the credit. And that ain't what you do it for. Do it for reciprocation. Meaning, because you want it back. Because like I say, one day, you're going to need some help. God knows your heart. He know, hey look, I know dude ain't got no problem helping somebody. When he look down here and see you need some help, you're going to get something. One thing about me, and we're going to get back to music stuff. One thing about me is, man, that I'm so thankful and grateful for is the person my mama was. She country, but her heart and her soul is precious. She always, even when I wasn't listening, when I wasn't trying to receive it, she was always trying to put something good in me. To be a good person. Her example was always that of a good person. I thought about this last night. And I was like, man, I started out, I was thinking about Lil Cool. And I'm like, out of all my homies, all my homeboys and shit that I grew up with, first, I was like, man, how did I end up being the one to go to prison? I don't even think about that no more. Now I be thinking about how am I the one ended up getting my shit together? And the first thing that comes to my mind is my mama. I ended up getting my shit together because I always seen my mama with her shit together. in the back of my mind, I know any type of bullshit I do or I ever did ain't how my mama raised me. My mama getting older, and it would kill me to think that I couldn't make my mama proud, that I couldn't live up to her expectations and be the type of person she wanted me to be. So I started doing it. And I'm not saying that my homeboy and them mama wasn't like that, but my homeboy and them mama was the streets. And I ain't saying just a hoe from someone was, but when I say of the streets, they didn't grow up with that type of love and care and example that I did. I've seen my homeboy and them mama's examples, and some of their examples is what led me to prison. I have never in my life seen my mama drunk. I have never in my life seen my mama out here messing with different men. I believe I seen my mama high one time. She got the weed from me. And the reason I did that was because she got fibromyalgia and the pain. And I done seen her hurt so bad from it that I started researching. And I seen where the weed helps. I also seen some shit like this on Dateline or something like that where a little boy had it. And his mom was giving him weed just back when they were trying to first start legalizing. He was one of the case studies. And it worked for him. This boy was like 12. His mama rolled him up a joint and let him hit 2-3 times. And that's what I did. I rolled my mama a blunt. And sad part is, this is after I quit, so it ain't like I never got to smoke with my mama. I'm not gonna say my homeboy and the mama would encourage us to smoke. I had some who mama would smoke with us. But them wasn't the ones that I looked up to like a mother. The ones who I looked up like a mother kind of gave us the rules to smoking, but never told us not to. She let us know that we need to be rolling our own shit up. That we don't need to be smoking with everybody. We don't need to be trusting people and what they rolling up, what they smoking. Roll your own shit. Smoke your own shit. So I feel like that's the reason why I turned out how I turned out, because in the back of my mind, I always had that solid foundation and expectation of how I was supposed to behave out here. I just went down that wrong road and did what I wanted to do. I took a bunch of shortcuts. I thought I was gonna get away with shit. Life don't work like that. The shit you get away with, as I'm saying, all that shit that them women and adults was doing in their life, their kids paying for it. Because you was out there in the streets, you wasn't raising your kids. Right now your kids out there in the street and they don't know how to get out. That's all they know. They don't know a mama getting up every day working hard as hell, coming home tired, cooking and going right to bed. Wake up and do it all over again. Because these bills got to be paid. These kids got to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? But back to Young Thug. Who else did we talk about how he was on Dirt Road? He was on the Dirt Road saying that Dirt, yeah, we talked about that, how they did songs together, and that Dirt won't sign off on it. I can't blame him. dirt when they gun him behind you. So now I know he feel betrayed. God, he like, man, I could have just been like, what's the word? I could have really basically stayed out of there. I guess he felt like since he had a hit song with Gunna, he had to speak on it. Or since Thug was doing, and that's another thing. Young Thug, yeah, he talking about all the stuff he did for all these people and all this and that. He wasn't genuine with it when he did it. That's why he bring it back up. It's like he wrote it all down and couldn't wait to throw it out there. Man, I did this for you. I did that for you. We don't care, bro. We don't care what you did to these dudes. You look like a sucker bringing it up. Yeah, man, the study of Young Thug falling from grace, this shit got to be studied, man. They got to do a documentary on this. And whoever is doing it, I don't want to make no enemies with y'all, boy, because y'all diabolical. Y'all could have dropped all that shit on one day and everybody would have talked about it and then it'd have been over with. But they spoon feeding this shit like, oh yeah. But what you think about this? We talk about this for a couple of days. Yeah, but what you think about this? Did all that shit. This is how you know they strategic. Because they embarrassed him, they embarrassed his girl. Because he on the phone pillow talking with her. First they started with 21. But once they got to Mariah, then they started going and everything in that category. They're not jumping back and forth. Well, listen what he said to Mariah. Listen what he said to 21. Listen what he said to Mariah. No, they went through 21 and then they started on Mariah. I'm going to tell you why I say they strategic. Because she heard everything they said about 21 and everybody had time to get at her like, damn, your nigga be talking. They on his ass, ain't they? So then when they started talking about her, saying what was said to her, now it's, damn, your nigga be pillow talking. This soft ass nigga, all he do is talk, run his mouth. You don't stop him, you ain't gonna stop him. Tell that nigga, hey, Thug, baby, shut up. These supposed to be your friends. So now, the first week she like, damn nigga. The second week she like, damn nigga. She started to feel embarrassed because it's her name getting talked about too. Now it's directly attached to her. It ain't just your man. It's both of y'all within, like they was on her ass too, by like, damn, you just sit up here and let this nigga talk about another female rapper like that? This disrespect Glorilla and shit. So then they pop out. And this is how stupid this nigga is. And I'ma just, you know, I see through the matrix, so I'ma tell y'all. Think about it like this. He got on the phone with that other girl. It had been years since they talked. It had been years since they talked. She said it been damn, we ain't heard from you about 2 years. I ain't expect you to call me. Nigga got on the phone with a female that he ain't talked to in years. And in less than 5 minutes, he talking about having babies. Nigga, that was penitentiary talk. And you jumped on the phone with a female and talked for 10 minutes, somebody you ain't talked to in 2 years, and lost your girl with some penitentiary talk. This ain't even a girl that's coming to see you. This ain't no female that's putting money on your books. This ain't none of that. She ain't seen you no titty pic, none of that. You ain't talked to her in years. When you don't have to, baby. When you get out, bags. For sure. As soon as I get out. Man, shut your lame ass up, young thug. At that point in time, we know you just a talking ass nigga, bro. Yeah, you look like Mr. Kool-Aid. With coffee in the picture. Talking ass nigga. This nigga couldn't get a hold of 21. He couldn't get a hold of Mariah. Probably 20 other people he couldn't get a hold of. But he went down the Rolodex and just got the call of a random female. He ended up on the phone with her. Because he needs somebody to talk to. I don't know, man. It's just that I can tell from the little shit that was a bullshit ass phone call, but you made it. You embarrassed the shit out your girl. First you embarrassed her, now you embarrassing the shit out of her. Now her homegirls and her family and random fans is telling her, yeah, I know she about to leave this nigga. I'm not sure if she left the nigga yet or not, but I feel like it's, if it ain't happened yet, it's on the way, coming soon to a theater near you. It's coming soon. Other news on the political landscape, the country is imploding on Trump. All his people, all his non-people, they finally started looking at dude like, hey, bro, you ain't told us nothing but some lies, bro. You just told us a big lie. Now let me explain something to y'all. I know I done done this before. I don't know if I ever broke it down like this. But people say, how are these lames so stuck on Trump that they don't see through the bullshit? Let me tell you something. Trump is playing on their racist inclinations, on their selfish wants and needs, on their instabilities, on their fears. I'm gonna explain how. In America, we know, even we know. Or should I say, we believe, we think. We've been trained, we've been fooled into thinking that life is so much easier when you're white. It's so much easier when you're white. You got some of the more privileges, things that's gonna work out for you. You stop you right there. You do. But there's levels to this shit. Everybody don't got what everybody else got. Your privilege ain't the same as his privilege. Donald Trump is working all these different levels on whatever level he can reach them on. So when you get to these broke, doing bad, EBT, housing, Section 8, white folks, he tells them, hey, you supposed to be rich like me. You white. You supposed to have an easy life like me. You're white. You're not supposed to be on all these government assistance and these programs and shit. You're white. But let me tell you why your life's so bad. See, when people ain't got shit, they look for an explanation of why they ain't got shit. They want a reason. And the reason could be as simple as what I just explained to y'all about my mama and me having their pressure on me to do right, to go make something happen. And them not. But that's too easy. Donald Trump wouldn't tell them something like, man, you got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You got to go get it. He gonna tell them, hey, you ain't got that job you want because a nigga got it. You ain't got that house you want because a Mexican got it. They got what you're supposed to have because they here getting what you're supposed to get. So what we need to do and how I'm gonna help y'all is I'm gonna get rid of them. We're gonna get all the immigrants up out of here. We're gonna get these Mexicans up out of here. Then you can go get that job. You can go get that house that the Mexican had. He's not gonna tell you the truth. Look here, man. Mexicans get what they getting because Mexicans got a family system where they'll take 14 Mexicans, live in one nice house, all of them get up and go to work, and what they do is they pick one dude out of everybody and say, hey, Hector, you and your family next. We all going to work to get you a house. Then we can bring more of us over here and they can stay with you. Help you pay their house off, and when it's paid off or when it's good and where you need to be at, then you take Chavo and we're going to get him a house. And then we're going to do it for Felipe, and we're going to do it for the next person, and then next thing you know, we all got something. But we ain't going to have it because somebody gave it to us. We're going to have it because we came together and worked for it. Now, as black folks, I'm going to tell y'all real, we're not going to do that. Because we don't want to see nobody else get it before we get it. We don't want to work for somebody else to get a house because we feel like something's going to happen where we're not going to get our house. So I'd rather struggle over here in the projects to help you get a house because I might not get mine. You can't just come out and say, hey, black people, get on my side so I can help get rid of the Mexicans just holding down our white jobs. So what he said was, hey, black people, help me get rid of the Mexicans that's taking the black jobs. Like, he actually fuck around and said that, like, say, bro, you can't talk to us the same way you talk to them. Because we not like them. We didn't grow up all our lives believing that these jobs belong to us. Whether we want them or whether we go get them or not, they ours. White people grew up like that, so when you tell them the Mexicans got your white job, they're gonna be like, oh shit, they got our white job. How in the hell somebody got your white job when your white ass ain't never had the job? You ain't never went to school to get the job, you ain't applied for the job, but it's your job. You don't even want the job, but it's still your job. See, that's what they told them about black people. These black people taking your white job. Now, when you blame these people problems and their insecurities and their inabilities on another race, hell yeah, they gonna, and you talking about, well, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna get rid of it. They gonna run up on your side and help you get rid of that race. Because you told them that's all you need to do. And then you gonna be rich. Now, they got to tell you, It's like JC. It's like Diddy. Same way with the white folks. When you go from nothing to something, you got to step on some people along the way. You got to tell some lies along the way. You got to steal some shit along the way. Or at least play the lottery. Yeah. Your life belongs to you. So if you're going to change your life, you're going to have to change you. And when you try to make $1 billion, sometimes you're going to have to get a little cutthroat. The game of life and the money game, hey, you got to, it's a contact sport once you're trying to get rich. You feel me? But dude played on them folks and told them what they wanted to hear. And they wanted to hear it so bad, it's like a female. They keep getting played over and over and over and over. Because she want that dream so bad that she'll let niggas sell it to her over and over and over and over. These folks want to be out of poverty and want to be rich so bad that when a rich person come tell them, hey man, this is what you do. It ain't what you did. That ain't what you did to get rich. But what that does is it separates the people. It causes confusion. And that's how the snakes maneuver through the grass, because the people around is fighting, arguing. They're looking at shit that don't mean shit. They're not looking for the snakes. All these people in the backyard, all these snakes in the grass, and the people is too busy fighting each other to see the damn snakes. But they starting to, you can only tell so many lies before people start looking at you as a fucking liar. You know what I'm saying? When you telling lies after lies after lies, and Fox News backing you up, and this fake genius over here backing you up, and this news talking head backing you up, you still fooling people. But as you peel back the layers, and all of a sudden now these TV stations ain't lying for you no more. These radio stations ain't, your lies got so big they can't even cover the shit up no more. And your lies only got that big because your little lies was looked over and they helped you pass them. They helped you pass them little lies as truth. Even though his lies ain't been little, they just been the beginning of the lies. They was just the beginning of the lies. It took him, instead of piling them up, and we seen how big the pile of lies was, it went years and years, and people were like, damn, this nigga still lying. He had changed. When Donald Trump first became president, one thing I said, I didn't want it to happen, but one thing I tried to tell myself to feel better about it was, well, he got the opportunity to be the greatest president of all time. If he stand on business and do what he needs to do, instead of becoming corrupt. But we already knew he was corrupt. We already knew he was a PDF file. We already knew that he was assaulting motherfuckers. We already knew that he was on the racing side. We already knew that he didn't have no good business sense. You know, everybody like he's a businessman. That was one of their biggest things, is he's a businessman. Well, the country ain't a business. You have people's lives and their livelihood in the palm of your hands running this country. This ain't Walmart when you roll back the prices and see what happened, good or bad. Nah, nigga, when you the president and you playing with the whole country, good or bad might be people's lives. But like I said, the list of lies that got so long, how the lies that got so high. The strength of lies and got so strong they can't be overlooked no more. It all started with the Epstein file. People want to know. And once you got people curious, you can't just tell, hey, you don't want to know. Ever since you was a kid, somebody telling you, you don't want to know, made you want to know even more. You don't want to see that, made you want to see it even more. Because it's like, what you got to hide? Why you trying to keep me out the loop? What's it going to change if I know? Man, I woke up, but I'm still feeling tired. Time is about 50 minutes away. So I'm gonna try to make it without having to pull over and take a little 30-minute nap or something. I already did that once. But I also been tired and took a nap and woke back up and ended up off the side of the road, out the side of the mountain, into a bunch of trees once too. I don't want to do that again. So if it's between then and taking another nap, I will take that nap. Hey, what else we need to talk about? Y'all help me out. The next truck stop I see, I'm gonna pull over and give me a shot of coffee. Even though I ain't all the way in my neck of the woods yet, but I'm close. Like you young. About 27 miles. Anybody on the way from the town, I'm coming in the Bend right now. Why? I'm getting right back tired, yawning. I'm trying to think of what else I need to talk about. Was it somebody else? I know he got on Future too. Talking about Young Thug. He was talking about Future too. I was waiting to see what you gonna say about Drake. I want to see the ultimate backbiting. I want to see what he said about 21. I seen the little interview he did where he was about to cry, talking about some, man, how I'm supposed to make music? The dude that I talk to all the time, every day, gone. Say, bro. This ain't the first time. You always been on the buddy system. And what I mean by that is, you came in the game with rich homies. You brought Donna in with Lil Baby. They was like the new Thug and Rich Homie. My question is, you talk about how you sent Lil Baby to Pete. Why you didn't sign him? Why you didn't sign him on? Y'all, I'm tired, man. I know, it's a love not too far up the road. So I'm gonna get me some alpha, man. See if they wake me up. Really, once I leave here, I ain't gonna have too much further to go. Probably about 39, 40 miles. I'm finna end this. I ain't making no promises, but I know I got a long day ahead of me with a lot of stuff that a lot of stuff I'm trying to words is right. I got a long day ahead of me with not a lot of stuff to do. I got 2 more drops to make today. This load, I usually, one load, drive 200 miles, drop it off. I picked the load up at Arlington. It was like 6-7 pallets, which is, that's just the nose of the trailer. I usually got a full trailer going to one spot. This time I got an empty trailer going to 3. So I made my drop off in Paris, Texas. It took about 10 minutes once I got there. They took off 2 pallets. I might have 4, maybe 5 pallets left. Which I don't even think it's 5, I think it's 4. I got a drop in Conway and a drop in Clarksville, Arkansas. So they probably gonna get 2 pallets apiece. These drops are separated time-wise by 13 hours. So I'm going to be sitting somewhere, getting my 10-hour break and some change. And on that note, don't be afraid to take that long road instead of the wrong road. Do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Find somebody to help, tell somebody you love them. You know I love y'all and I appreciate you. We out.